Hey y'all! So today I am trimming up the very last one of my Rose of Sharon's, and because this has been a hot topic on my channel ever since I first moved here and decided I was going to mess around with these Rose of Sharon shrubs, today I'm going to show you how they're doing, the ones that I transplanted, all of the updates, all of the business. So if you've been following me on this Rose of Sharon journey, buckle up, today's the day. Let's get into it. Okay, y'all, let's start at the very beginning in 2020 when I first had my eye on these shrubs. So today I want to show you how I'm going to attempt to propagate these Rose of Sharon plants that I have in my yard. And we have some big plants coming for this space over here. So my thought is that I would like to try to move them, but if I fail, I just want to have some backup. So for those of you that have been following along, you'll know that the big plans for that space was to create a veggie garden. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the videos of the propagation methods and give you updates from the previous videos. Can you see this? Do y'all see what's happening in this bottle? Ooh! This is about my Rose of Sharon cuttings. Again, this was kind of requested multiple times. In the fall, I did take a few cuttings from my Rose of Sharon and I tried to root them 3 different ways. So as you can see here from this update from 2021, I had some good success with the 3 different propagation methods. So next you'll see where I put them in the garden, and I'm going to give you an update from this year on how they're doing, but you'll also see a video next of me transplanting the much larger shrub in its entirety to its new home. So I do feel the need to mention that while taking these cuttings was really fun to experiment with, it's not really necessary because I was able to transplant an entire shrub, and it's way easier to collect their seeds when they make their seed pods and start it like that. Today is the day that I am digging up this Rose of Sharon right behind me and moving it to its new spot. So this was transplanted to make room for the veggie garden in March. This is an update of how it looks in May, and now we're gonna skip ahead to 2023. Hey y'all, so it's the end of July and I am going to give you a quick Rose of Sharon tour because it is the most asked about question on my YouTube channel, which is so interesting to me because it was literally like a small project that I just thought of in the moment. But I'm going to show you what's going on with my Rose of Sharons. You can see one right behind me, so I guess we can start there and then I will show you the one that's right in front of me, which is the one I think you guys are asking about because I transplanted it in a video and you want to know if I killed it. So here is the shrub you saw me taking all of those cuttings off of. You can see it is blooming so beautifully this year. It has not skipped a beat. I want to talk to you really quickly about fertilizer because it's a question I keep getting. And all I have to say is Espoma. I've been using Espoma's Rose Tone and I am not a professional, but it's been working for me. So here on the other end of our hilltop garden, we have another Rose of Sharon shrub that was here when we moved in. It is a double bloom. It's so gorgeous, and I would say it's the one I forget to prune the most, but it's still full of color and beautiful. Here is your update on all of those cuttings that I transplanted. So I put them all together to make more of a multi-trunk shrub, and this is where they landed. You can see that they are green and beautiful and alive, which is all I wanted. Now, these are the plants in our front yard garden. These are the ones I want to remove. They don't bloom very profusely, mostly because I just forget to fertilize them, and often they don't get the water they need, to be honest. Now, last but certainly not least is the giant shrub I transplanted from my veggie garden, and it is doing so well. So everybody that was worried that I cut up too many roots, the plant is thriving, and it has been an entire 2 years, I believe now. So I'm just going to take you along with my fall cleanup. I just prune the plant, get all of the seed pods off there as carefully as possible, because if you're like me, you did not do it before they started opening. So we just want to be careful and put them directly into a bag. I really do try to get this prune done. Late summer would be preferable because then you can cut off these seed pods before they start opening up and spreading their seed everywhere. I also like to prune in the fall to shape up my plant and make sure that there is some time and some space for new growth to come through, so you have blooms all throughout your plant and not just at the top. In spring, you can do a light prune, but in my opinion, I never want to risk pruning too late into spring and stressing the plant out. I'd rather do it in late summer, right after the plant is done blooming, or early fall. Alright y'all, that's it for my Rose of Sharon update of 2023. Thank you so much for following along. If you have been on this journey with me since 2020, you can go back and watch the past videos if you have any other questions, but you can see that the propagation methods are doing just fine and the transplant is thriving. I hope you enjoyed this update. Leave any other questions in the comments. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.